there guys, and welcome to another VR boat walkthrough. I'm Bo Lorentzen, and today we're in San Diego, California to take a look at a Schaefer 400 that my friend Tiffany at Seattle Yacht has down here in San Diego. Her phone number is in the description. Give her a call if you're interested in a Schaefer 400. It is a very beautiful boat. A lot of space on board. It sleeps 6, got 2 heads, got a small kitchen in there, got what must be 900 horsepower in the back, three big Mercuries, I believe. So follow me on board. Before we get on board, put on your VR headset. This is shot deliberately in stereo 360 so you can look around and take a look at the boat for yourself while we are walking through the boat. So grab your VR headset, put it on, and follow me. Feels like you have to squat down between these big engines and say some hoo 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 like tool time. So we've got 3 300 Mercury Verado. They are joystick operated from your helm station and of course electrically trimmed as you go. I'm a sailor, so to be perfectly honest with you, I don't even really know what that means, but it means that you can adjust the boat as you're planning to have the best possible angle as you're driving. I think you drive a powerboat. So a total of 900 horsepower, this is gonna make it go. While we're back here, I should also talk about, we have the platform in the back, we have access to sea. Over here next to you is the hot cold shower, so you can get rinsed off after you get on board before you're let back into the salon. But over here, we have the sea ladder. It's secured over there, but this pops up and you drop the ladder down. So you have easy access, egress, come back into the boat, and you have your shower and then back into the salon here. Also here, I have to move my phone so it doesn't go overboard. We have a grill. Everybody wants the grill, so we have running water. We have a grill right here. So we can start the party back here and get some cold beers out here. I'll probably be throwing ice and cold beers in the fridge, but that's just me. Or rather, in the sink. So that's the back here. Let's move up towards the front of the boat. This is not an uncomfortable place to be a passenger. I don't know if you can see that from the camera, but if you look around, remember this is virtual reality, so you can look back, you can look right and left. But the center design of the couch here is essentially circular. And I was running around lifting these seats up, and you do have storage underneath the seats. So there is additional storage. And we took our shoes off because, you know, no shoes on board. Over here, the table folds out, comes down like that. We're ready to set up some barbecue coming from the chef in the back. Everybody gets comfortable here. We need some beers. Definitely needs beers for something like this. And here's our fridge. You have to really yank on it. It's an isotherm fridge. And like I said, I'm probably going to put some ice and beers in the sink in the back by the barbecue because that's where I want to be. We have storage under the benches. We also have some storage below. And coming up here is additional storage. Let's go take a look, but look around before we go. And then we're going to move up to the helm station. Follow me. Well, gents, this kind of makes you feel like you are driving a very large convertible Ferrari. Got power controls over here. You've got 3 keys down here because remember we got 3 engines in the back. And an upside of that is if you have one go down, it's always nice to have more than one engine because 1 or 2 of them is probably going to keep running, meaning you're always going to get where you were planning to go. So we have our throttles. We have VHS Simrad down here, and we have got Simrad navigation system right here. Joystick control, I believe that is for docking, so we can move the boat sideways, joystick ourselves around. And we have Fusion music player in here, which everybody needs a music player. And kind of like in an airplane, we have a magnetic compass in addition to all the electronic systems. That's because if for some reason the system isn't working, compass has been around for a lot of years. It's still working. So this is nice. This power roof up here, by the way, is power roof. If you look up, you can see it here. Slides forward. It's getting a little cold in the evening. You don't want all the cold wind any longer. You just close it up, and it actually got really warm in here. So when we were starting, we're like, this is going to get really warm. The California heat wave is still around. We opened this up, and now I'm getting the breeze here, and it's a much better feeling. So that, and keep in mind, this boat is more than 12 feet wide. So 40 feet long and 12-foot berm. And while we're on data, I mentioned we have 900 horsepower, and I believe we have 200 gallons of fuel, and we draw 3 feet 7 inches of water. So that's a nice setup here. You can look back here. Your guests are nice. You can reach your drinks right here, and you have really good 360 degree. Now, when you are out cruising, it's a beautiful day. This front of the seat bumps up, and there you go. Now I can look over the front. I have a really good view of where I'm going and what's going on around me. This is nice, and you can have a friend hanging out here, you know, full throttle, listening to some loud music, rock and roll probably. I could get used to this. I could definitely get used to this. It's really nice getting in here. And we have this really cool rolling door. I don't know. I'm kind of a sucker for big sheets of bent plexiglass, Lexane. It's just cool. It actually cuts the sound from the outside, like boom, the moment you close it. And that's also one of the nice things about the outboards, that you don't get as much noise transferred forward here to the owner's cabin. But as you look around, we can sit in here, sit and eat a little bit, snack. Over here there is a smaller galley. So being at the galley here, down here on the far side we have an other fridge. We have storage underneath here. We have pull-out drawers. And we have an electric hot plate. There's 2 hot plates. We have a sink, and over there we have like an thing you put all your ice cubes in for. With your beer, don't forget the beer. Microwave up here, and more storage over there. Kind of a cool space, huh? If you look up here, you'll see we have 3 switches. These are light switches. So as you come down, you can reach underneath here and turn the light on and off. Coming over on the other side, so turn around. We have overhead storage here. More overhead storage. Storage underneath on the bench. Television. You've got to have a television. We have a Blu-ray player down here, 3D. Here's our power controls. So it's our power panel right here. You can turn the boat on and off basically. Once you turn it on here, you still need to go up to the helm station and press and hold to power up the boat, so you don't accidentally power it up. So you're looking at the master head. You have the water, sink, storage for toothbrushes, whatever you need in here, and then you have a wet head. That means you can close this plexiglass door, and now you have a big full stand-up shower, because this is tall enough for me to comfortably stand up in it. And you can come in here, and this is actually also able to be used as a day head, because you come down from outside and right into this. Coming forward here, we have the owner's cabin. It's quite nice. You are now looking at the master suite, or the master cabin. This is up front in the boat, and as you can see, there's plenty of view out. There is openable hatches on both sides to get some air through, cool the place down. And as usually, you'll see that the light switches are up by the ceiling. And I opened the door behind you, you can look directly into the master head from here. So close this door, and you'll see you can have privacy here. You close the exterior door here, so it's no longer used as a day head. It is only for the master head, and guests can go in the guest cabin and use the guest head. You have privacy here, and there's nobody's going to be coming in and messing with your toothbrush. Plenty of space here. It's a queen size bed. and very comfortable here. I love the hatch up on top there. Lets a lot of light down into the cabin. And as I said before, there's a ton of space over my head. I am 6'2", so that means you can stand up here. You're not going to be like ducking to walk through your boat. Well guys, here we are. We're down in the guest accommodations of the Schaefer 400, and this actually, they're very deep here, and there's something that goes in the middle here, so you get an additional cover, so you get a full queen size bed here. It's longer than a queen size bed, I think, because it's transverse in the boat. Got 2 windows over here. We got a bunch of storage up against the bulkhead, and we've got some storage underneath, and we've got another hatch for ventilation over there, and somewhere here, oh, up there, there's switches for the cabin lights. If you look over that way, you will see the guest head. It's smaller, it's a wet head. That means you shower right there, wipe it down with a towel when you're done, and ready for the next guest. Now the marketing materials say sleep 6. I see 2 up front, I see 2 here, and I'm assuming 2 people once you lower the table in the salon. That said, I would say this normally probably sleeps 4 plus a handful of children. And if you're going to a beach party somewhere, you could probably sleep 8 adults. I found a couple of spots outside I can sleep. You can sleep over there. You know, it depends how much fun you had, how many people you can really shoehorn in here. But if you're going for a longer weekend, I would say 2 adult couples and a handful of children, or on a stretch 6 adults. One of the things I'm always surprised with these powerboats is how much interior space they actually managed to carve out of what in a lot of ways is a very large speedboat. It's a very nice large speedboat. I mean, we have mahogany materials. It's really well chosen and it feels good. I'm liking it. So well guys, you may not notice that in your VR headset, but the California heat wave is still kind of on. It's hot, especially on the deck, and it's usually because Tiffany wouldn't turn on the AC. We're not hooked up to shore power right now, and we do not want to get blamed for being the ones who ran down the batteries. So, on the upside, she knows more about powerboats than I do, and you can reach her, Tiffany, at seattleyachts.com. Did I say that right?
You did.
All right. So, and when I go and do these videos here, it's kind of having her here as the upside because there is a professional on board, and it's not me. She's the one who knows where stuff goes. But look around here for a minute. We have our owner sitting up there driving a boat. We have a really nice little set of quarters down there. We have a couple of showers. We got local dogs. How's it going? Doing good. And so you have storage down below. You can sleep 6 of your best friends and some of their kids if you really want to do that to them. The kids are going to be fine, but we can put 6 adults below where they can shower and use the heads. They're going to appreciate that more than the kids. We've got our barbecue in the back. We've got our power 3 engines, and they're electronically trimmed. So there you have it. Before you hang up your headset, click on subscribe, like, love, all the things that you're supposed to click on. Stay tuned because we've got more videos with boats coming up. And we're going to put the phone number and the email address for Seattle Yachts down in the notes for you. So click on them, give Tiffany a call, let her know that you want to know more about the boat.